Hello, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Shay, and you are watching Shay with the Hobbies. Today, you guys, I'm giving you a mini writing vlog, and I am featuring a poem I wrote for my grandmother. So, content warning, it may be a little melancholy. 5. That number feels more important than it should. You raised 5 of us. I'll never forget my 5th birthday because it's the day I learned you were my grandmother. Not because I never knew you, but because for 5 years you were the only mother I knew. But here at 5 years past, that sentence remains true. I lived with you fully for about 15 years, 3 times 5. You died on March 25th at 65, and there that number goes again. 5 years doesn't change that I still lost my best friend. 5 years doesn't change that I lost my family. 5 years doesn't change that I still feel this deep falling hole in my chest. 5 years hasn't healed me. I don't miss her any less. I don't think of her any less. I don't feel stronger without her. I don't feel like life is going on. I feel so frozen in time, even knowing I'm not. I feel so complacent besides my best efforts. I feel but a fraction of myself without her. I feel but a shell of myself without her. 5 years later, and I'm still missing her like it's the same day. 5 years later, and I'm still wishing she would just wake up and tell me to take her home and cook her some real food. 5 years later, and I keep praying it's just the worst, longest nightmare I've ever had. 5 years later, and I wish I could be in denial. 5 years later, and I wish I could convince myself she wasn't gone. Convince myself she never left. Convince myself she's just a call away. Convince myself my best friend is still here. For 5 years, I've wanted to hug you again. For 5 years, I wanted to hear you say my name again. For 5 years, I wanted to dial your number for advice. And for 5 years, I have to accept that I can't. But 5 years later, and I'm still here. I haven't given up on living without you, and I'm proud of that, even if I shouldn't be, because for 5 years all I've ever wanted to do is be with you again. After 5 years, I still feel the same. After 5 years, I can just barely say your name. After 5 years, my heart still aches. After 5 years, my heart still breaks. They said time would heal all, but they lied. Because still after 5, I cry and I cry. Like the first time. It took 5 years for it to be a Monday again. 5 years ago, losing you was how I started the last week of March. 5 years ago, I slept in a hospital chair waiting for you to wake up. 5 years ago, the pain ripped through me for the first time. And 5 years later, it rips through me still. I miss you still. I need you still. I hurt still. Will it ever get better? I truly don't think so. I don't think I'll ever stop missing you. I don't think I'll ever stop wishing for you. And I don't want to. But I do want to hug you. I do want to hold you. I do want to tell you just how thankful I am to be yours. I do want to tell you just how thankful I am for every lesson you taught me. For every phone call. For every letter. I miss you so much. I love you so much. 5 years later and everything feels fresh. Everything feels the same. Like day damn one. When it's actually day 1826. Because year 5 still feels like day damn one. I love you, mama. Thank you guys for taking time to watch this video. I know that poem was definitely a little harder to listen to. It was definitely harder to write and definitely harder to read for me. But it was definitely very honest and vulnerable, as I feel that poetry often is. I'm thankful for Dejana for going on this writing journey / challenge with me this month. I had a great time reading poets that I hadn't read in a long time, like Shel Silverstein and Langston Hughes, and reading poets I had never read before, like Gwendolyn Brooks and Rita Dove. I just was really enthralled by their words and just really getting a chance to explore poetry in a way I hadn't explored it since college. So I am very thankful for this project and for the ways in which I choose to incorporate poetry into my novels going forward. I think it was just a really great, fun experience, and I am very appreciative of the role poetry has always played in my writing. It was my first love as a writer, and it was just really great to get back into it. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me some of you guys' favorite poets. And also, don't forget to go check out Dejana's video. A little birdie told me that, she dropped some poetry on her channel as well. So definitely go make sure you check it out. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.